What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are Traditional Fans with Opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. One Piece Season 22, Episode 11. So in this episode, Straw Hats are at the banquet, and they hear about how Loki had killed King Harald, and that Shanks was there recently, and that he had captured Loki. So Loki wants to get the key to free Loki and ask him about Shanks. So Nami go with him, and now Nami goes because she wants treasure. Now also going on, Bunpo and Shamrock arrive at Aura's castle. They're trying to find Loki. Then they beat up some giants and go down the underworld where they find Loki. They basically choke Fenrir, but Loki refuses to join the God Knights. So we'll see the fallout vaults because the battle's about to start, and it's gonna be awesome. Like it's gonna be a good fight. So yeah, that was a good episode. Looking forward to the next one. One Piece, chapter 11 and 5. So this chapter, so Rook is trained by Candle, like he's like her squire. And, he learns he's taught manners, where not how much he's learned it's debatable. Saying how he likes to. He always requests for women to show him her panties. So then you see where Candle got sick. Then Ruffy and Candle got married. Then they had Shuri. And after Reuven became king, and the kingdom was at peace. And then then there was a big mist that caused a problem, so the instruments had rotted and caused a bunch of economic problems, so they couldn't pay heavily tribute. So then Candle had died. It's like the smog was like poisoning people. And then so Reuben says they're gonna go to war with the world government. Rook's like, alright. Like he's gonna serve the king. And Reuben says they're gonna fight the war because he will not give his people to sacrifice his people to slavery. So he'd rather die fighting than be a slave. I respect that. I kind of respect that. So then the battle starts, and Brooke gets to the throne, whatever. See Shuri in some demon form, having stabbed Reuben. And there's this guy with a cigarette in his mouth. There's some questions there. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I thought this was a good chapter. See what happens the rest of this flashback, because it's probably in one or two more chapters. But yeah, that was a good chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Kagurabachi Chapter 124. So in this chapter, Akamura tries to prevent Chiaki from being given to the Mikaboshi. And because he's pissed about his sister being given to them. And so then you have you know then you have yeah, so all the So Shinsaku Hasumi to direct the research facility. So Shiba, Rokihiro, and basically also the two swordsmiths, who are there. They take the dot and seki, and they start forging the swords. So the swords are starting to be forged, and it looks like it was done behind the government's back. Yeah, it's to prevent those Akamura from being sacrificed. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, I thought this was a good chapter. They're setting up this war, sword bearers. We're gonna get all those soon. So yeah, I like this chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi, chapter 96. So in this chapter, so Kiyoshi has to study for the test, so everyone helps him out. And so of course, so Kiyoshi and Nihon, who both have issues with school, they're able to study and they pass their classes. And so yeah, and then after that, after passing the classes, Sakage says, they're gonna go on a trip. And it turns out he says it's to he says it's more business than pleasure. It's for they're going to the association's headquarters because Kiyoshi's now cross paladin. So yeah, looks like we're gonna see what happens now with him as a cross paladin. Maybe they're setting up the next arc. This last demon lord, whoever he is. But yeah, that was a good chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Ichi The Witch, chapter 86. So in this chapter, Trikapu, the villainous witch, arrives and frees everyone from Fujimine's control. So you see everyone starting to fight Fujimine. And then, yeah. So then once everyone starts trying to fight Fujimine, and Fujimine asks Ichi if he can discard assignment to her pupil blood contract. Ichi says yes, so then Ichi then pulls a knife and stabs Fujimine. And while he hasn't been freed yet, he sensed that Fujimine just tried to kill him. So, by instinct, looks like he's ready to try kill her, despite the smell. So yeah, that should be an interesting fight. But yeah, that was a good chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Under Doctor, chapter 20. So in this chapter, so Kusumi's adjusting, and so yeah, everyone's trying to deal with him being there, and basically causes problems for everyone. So then Haiji goes to buy some fish. And yeah. And so yeah, so everyone eats some fish that IG put together. And yeah. So then once everyone eats Usumi asks if IG had done some work in the Burko Republic. IG says no. Because Usumi heard something. So there's some guy in Burko's claiming to be IG. So we'll see what happens there. Who this imposter is. why he's impersonating Haiji. Should be interesting. So yeah, that was a good chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Kinato's Magic, Chapter 19. So in this chapter, Kinato uses his city magic to use himself to get away, to run from all the women, like all the Mahu trying to kill him because they think he seduced Terasu. And Jien's fighting back. Then, apparently this one lady wants to call off the festival because someone's battling forbidden magic, whatever. Hey, Kinato is running from some. He does a say magic, and as he realizes so much, they imagine themselves like at some beach, whatever, all wearing swimsuits, whatever. And you see like one magic groping the other, one of the other's one's breasts. So the all magicers wearing bathing suits, so you have like, so you see like their tits hanging out. And so they're just dreaming. It's like that's an interesting use of city magic. So yeah. And so Sasuke's who's the one with the eye patch, and she beats up Haru and Latna. Then yeah. So so basically yeah. So then Sasuke says that she has Latna, or even basically threatens to kill them if Terasu doesn't come out. And she says, Sasuke says she wants to be chief. So Kyoto runs in order to help out. And Terasu arrives. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, that was a good chapter. They're saying like a big fight. Then I guess Kyoto will then be accepted by the village. So yeah, that was a good chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Roku's House of Oddities, Chapter 10. So in this chapter, Roku has Ultra. She wants to play. Ultra was like a doll, spirit, whatever, so she doesn't do much. So Roku takes her out to play. So then they just hang out. So, yeah. They hang out, basically Roku's trying to get Ultra to be more active. Be more, I guess, because she, I guess, is very shy. So, yeah. So they just hang out. Then, yeah, so then, looks like she agreed to become more active, and then now when she tries to run, her leg pops off. But she's able to get it back on. But yeah, so it's funny. Ultra is a little embarrassed by it, so we'll see what happens next chapter. So yeah, now I'll have just more introducing Ultra. So yeah, that was a good chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Wistoria, Wand and Sword, Season 2, Episode 10. So in this episode, so Will and Julius are late to the Bloom Festival, whatever, and everyone else gets accepted. So they're late, so the same test as previously. Julius is immediately accepted to the Ice faction. The Elfie's like, basically, thank you for helping Will. Now you can join. Julius gives Will some encouragement, saying, "Don't screw up." So Will powers his own Whis and destroys the little slime monsters, whatever. Everyone acknowledges him except Crooch. Crooch is like, we still got Tessen, and Zio, the lightning Magi Evander is like, hey, alright, It sells right here now. He shoots a lightning attack at Will. Says basically like if he can withstand this, he's worthy. Will withstands it. So then, and when Z Cruz still tries to dispute it, Zio from saying, "Do you want to try it?" And then, yeah, and then so then so both Elfie and Zio claim Will, and both argue about who should get him. Zio knocks Will out, and next week will be them going over who yeah they'll go over who that fight and which which faction joins. I know which faction joins. I'm not gonna spoil it. I will say I didn't like the Elfie stuff. Got so annoying. Zio though, Zio is freaking awesome. He might be my favorite character. Like Zio might be my favorite character. Yeah, and to reveal that Gritwall or that Caradwin is the headmaster, just in a different form. She uses aging magic on herself. So yeah, we'll see how next week goes. But yeah, I thought it was a good chapter, good episode, and all that. Looking forward to the next one. Last to be Hero Destroyerz, Chapter 8. So in this chapter, Valaris explains everyone all the stuff with this other world, the magic and all that, and how they gotta figure out how to live in it so they can get back to their world. Yeah. And then everyone tries to figure out their crests. And after that, then you have um you have a one guy doing a delinquent game using his power. So then yeah. So yeah, so happens, but then so and delinquent is Aburagi. Aburagi leads his gang outside. They come across a monster. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. That fight goes. So yeah, like this chapter, like how they're introducing all the students, building up their powers, how they're using them. Looking forward to the next chapter. Hal Formula Chapter 1. So this is a new racing manga. So the main character is Miharu Suzukaze. He's a racer. Basically, he's been losing a lot, so he's basically kind of in the doghouse. But he basically was let to stay on for a while because he's basically raising his brother Haruka on his own. But when he loses a race, does really bad. They're like, "Screw you, you're gone." After this next race, but then during his last race, big crash happens. He during his last race, he feels some relief. He just goes straight through the fire, comes out unscathed, and wins the race. So that kind of fuels his drive to race again. So it's like the rest of this series will be about him improving as a racer. We'll see how that goes. And I guess how his brother is, how he cheers up his brother and all that. So yeah, I thought it was interesting. So yeah, I thought it was a good chapter. Looking forward to the next one. Dragon Striker. So yeah. So this is a show on Disney Plus. They release all episodes at once. So the main character is Ki Nagatatsu. He has some Dragon Tama after he unlocks it, and he tries to save like from his name CL Tornofie from like an illegal Tama move by Ragno. It's like Captain the Dragons. Um, he is recruited to join like the academy, like the so like the whole school for like this Gourd Tama game, like Magic, Soccer, whatever. And he struggles with controlling it, doing the whole Dragon Tama, causes a lot of issues. Now he fails in the tryouts, CL's recruits, and so CL recruits Key, their friend Miles Stonegarden, and CL's roommate Emily to join a team called the resurrected team called the Knights. Then Allward Stonegarden, who's Miles' brother, wins his team after a falling out with his like boyfriend, whatever. And like so they form a team. Then they become underdogs, gradually improve, and controlling their Tama, winning games. And there's a whole deal about Key's mother being some legendary player for the Dragons. It's revealed she almost destroyed the school and died to stop it, whatever. So yeah, it's not a good show. Like the whole sport thing was not used enough. Like the music, the voice acting's terrible, the animations, whatever. It tries so hard to be anime, but it just sounds like a dub. And that's not a good thing. And like, yeah, I don't like this show. I don't know if it's done after these 11 episodes. They're gonna keep it going on. Hopefully not. It's really stupid. But, they haven't confirmed where or not there's a first season 2, but I don't see how this is actually gonna be a long running show. It's not good. Like whatever anime inspirations it has, it's not used them well. See, I can't recommend this. Well, that's it. Did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.